How can he be so out of touch? I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. I hear that from some people whenever Joe Biden's name comes up. They don't understand his anger or where he comes up with some of the things he says. We only know what we know. In the case of high ranking elected officials and business leaders, they only know what they are told. For example, I don't see the president, any president, surfing the internet to get information on some topic, because if a president has enough time for that, he or she should probably spend that time doing something else. There are folks whose job is to gather and glean information, then distill it and pass it on to their higher ups. The person in the seat of power relies upon the trusted aide to tell him or her what he or she needs to know. And that, therefore, makes the aide the one with the real power. So what's the chance that Joe Biden is only being shown polls that make him look good? Probably a pretty good chance. So when a reporter asked Biden not long ago how he would respond to folks who say he, Biden, should not run again, it would be natural for him to fire back by saying, "They want me to run. Read the polls, Jack," because he's been told he's doing well. Similarly, he's got it in for Donald Trump and has for years. So his team has no problem stoking that flame into a raging fire. They think it brings out the best in their man and keeps the anti-Trump base fired up. In essence, so they will pay less attention to Biden failings and more to resuming the anti-Trump mode that worked to turn out voters in 2020. No, I have no idea what good the September 1st speech in Philadelphia did, especially for a president who claimed he would foster unity every day. But I think he is limited in his current state and therefore simply believes what he's told and parrots it as the truth. Reports are that he is frustrated because some polls he has seen show his popularity so low. Well, if he had full access to information, or if he was more than a shell of his former self, he'd understand. Instead, the frustration becomes anger. His people direct it toward Trump and try to make 2022 about Trump and not about total Democrat control of government in D.C. and the ramifications of that. It's great political advice, terrible advice, though, for good government. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Thursday, September 15 on Twitter, Getter, Instagram, Parler, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.